To all the people that bought this card, I just want to start up this video by saying I am so sorry to all the people who bought this card, who spent their hard-earned money, bought this card, and was robbed of a fair decision, regardless if you feel like Loma won, regardless if you feel like Haney won. 112 to 116 is not okay. Before I even start the video, I just want to get that straight out. Y'all know me. Usually I'm unbiased. Usually I try my best to be unbiased. But no, 112, 116 is not acceptable. A unanimous decision is not acceptable when someone gets dominated. Keyword, dominated. And this is everyone's opinion. Everyone. I don't even have to pick out certain comments. Go to any post, Twitter, YouTube, go to any thread, any comment thread, you gonna see everyone is saying Loma wearing, regardless if you was a Haney fan, a Loma fan, regardless if you had money on Haney, money on Loma, everyone seems to think that Loma won this fight. He dominated Haney. Man, oh man, I really don't even know where to begin. I really don't even know where to begin. I guess the first thing we could talk about is judging. And this is worse than Oscar De La Hoya versus Stern. This is up there with Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao. This is a bad robbery. And I don't even want to talk about the scorecards. 112 to 116. What was his name? David Morella. Why do we have a 78-year-old man judging boxing? Feel me? Like, how are we scoring round one to Haney when Haney didn't land a single jab in round one? How are we giving round one to Haney? How are we giving the early rounds to Lomachenko, and Lomachenko won rounds 1 and 2? I think I speak for all fans when I say boxing needs some consistency when it comes to these judging. If Loma didn't win, then Katie Taylor did not beat Amanda Serrano, guys. Okay? If Loma did not win this fight, then I'm sorry, I'm a Tank fan, but that means Tank did not beat Pitbull Cruz. We got to have some type of consistency on when we choose a volume fighter over a counter-punching fighter, okay? It's not okay for you to be retaining undisputed titles off a few good body shots. But hey, enough about the judging. I want to talk about some other important things that happened during this fight that I don't think people pay too much attention to. I want to talk about the commentary, and I want to talk about Devin Haney's corner. And notice how I didn't say Loma's corner. Anytime they showed Loma's corner, the only thing Loma's coach told him to do was that he needed to be a little more busy. Anytime he had ever told Loma that he needed to change anything, he said, just let your hands go more. That's basically pretty much what he said. I want to go and talk about Devin Haney's corner. Devin Haney got hit by the left straight like it was, I don't even know, like it was a free bingo spot, okay? Loma had that left straight down to a T. And how I know the left straight really was getting to Haney is because at the end of every round, I don't know why ESPN showed Haney's corner more than Loma's, but at the end of every round, Bill Haney would ask Devin Haney, he would say, how you feel? You good? You good? And this one time, Devin Haney said, I'm good. Like almost like lackluster. And then Bill looked at him, he said, you good? How you feel? He said, oh yeah, I'm great. He said, I feel great. Like he had to tell himself. It's the same way he psyched himself up to push Loma in the face-off. You feel me? He had to tell himself. And what alarmed me is that he told Bill, he said, I'm having trouble round 6 or 7. He told him, he said, I'm having trouble with the left straight. Bill stopped. He said, get up under it. He told him, stop standing tall, get up under it. He said, I can't. He keeps throwing it multiple times. So that let me know right then and there, Devin Haney was having trouble with Loma. By the time round 10, 11 came, he almost stopped him. He almost stopped Devin Haney. At one point, I was considering, I'm like, Bill Haney almost need to throw in the towel. If Loma come out round 12 like he came out round 9, 10, and 11, Bill need to throw in the towel. So, 112 to 116, unanimous decision. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. I guess the only way I could really wrap this video up is by saying Shakur Stevenson, he feels as though Loma won the fight. I think everyone feels like that Loma won the fight. I think Shakur pretty much expressed that he feels like Loma is still the undisputed champion. And he even expressed on Twitter today that he feels like he should be the one fighting Loma next. He feels like Loma is the one who deserves to be fighting him next. He feels like Loma is the real undisputed champion. He really don't think it's going to be close when it comes to fighting Devin Haney. And Devin Haney fans, believe it or not, the only person going up to bat, and I see in the professional boxing world that weren't forced to say it on ESPN, is actually Tank Davis. And it wasn't even Tank Davis specifically. It was just Coach Kenny who basically came out and said he thought Devin Haney won the fight. So it's just ironic how, you know, the only people really think who won the fight is somebody from Gervonta Tank Davis' team. So that's ironic. So I'm pretty much sure that Devin Haney gets blitzed by Tank and Shakur. I told y'all, I've been saying he's the number 3 out of Shakur and Tank. He's definitely 3. So I think I was right. And yeah, I guess we'll see what he does. But I almost want to bet he's going to move up to 140. So